Today the plan is really simple. We make it to Oleg's trading post and we see what we're asked to do. Pretty much immediately after that, hopefully we'll get to know a bit more about Amiri and Valerie and Lindsay. And yeah, let's just see what happens on our little adventure, I guess we'll call it. This is a Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Let's go. So welcome on everyone. We are exactly where we left off on the world map. I assume this is the world map. And we can only travel in one direction, which is this way. So let's see if we can find a way to Oleg's trading post. They didn't stop there. Oh, random encounter. Will this be a fight then? I don't know I don't know how I feel about... What the fuck are they? Thylacine. The fuck's a thylacine when it's at home? It's like a mix of like a thylacoleo and a dog? I don't know how I feel about the
Let us strike as one.
The world navigation. Like, so when we played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, or maybe Baldur's Gate 1 a bit more, like you went through the little bit of the region, then you went to the map, you clicked the next little bit of the region, you kind of walked through that way, but there was obviously big swathes of land we didn't walk over, where this one seems to be, I don't know, like you only stop maybe if you hit certain locations or like these random encounters. I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't know how big the map's going to be, so maybe it makes so much more sense to do it this way. Like I said, I have no idea. I would be lying if I said I did. Oh my god. Has there been a fight where Wes hasn't fallen on his arse dead? And you missed. Ooh, that was lightning. Seriously, Wes. Man. Of course we missed. Right, come on, Val, hit it. Never mind, Val. Nice dog. I don't know how... I actually love the fact that there's a storm going, so you have the rain and the lightning, but the whole camera is shaking. I actually really am a massive fan of how this has been done. Just hoping that the lightning can't physically hit the characters, or that's bullshit. Can we, like, in any way help him? No. Great. Cool. I think it might generally just be a good idea if we just get to the trading post and just hope that nothing else hammers it. I'm hoping we can rest at the trading post. Oh, that lightning felt close. That lightning felt real close. Apologies for me being kind of dark. I can't do anything with the light behind me at the moment. I need to go. I'm going to have to drink another healing potion. There we go. I don't like how I can't give the dog a healing potion of some form to heal the dog. But one thing I noticed with that path back there, it didn't give me the option to go down.
All I do is march.
So we're now resting on the road, which I didn't know we could do. Didn't you just say +2? Best thing I can get you to do is hunt. You're absolutely a cook. You're watch order, yeah, you do camouflage. Let's begin resting.
I wish I was born in a noble family. Servants to lick my boots and bring me breakfast in bed.
Okay,
Not like in my tribe. They wake you up with a kick and hustle you to cook for them. The stinking goats.
So I don't know if this is
I bet your time among nobility would be even shorter than mine. You'd jump up the moment you were trying on your third dress, or drinking tea with your auntie. You'd trash the place and run into the forest.
Nice. So I don't know if you can always rest on the road, or if this is a, I don't know, programmed stop just because it's so soon after that opening section. Like, Jane, I have no idea, but it looks like we're healed and no longer fatigued, so we'll continue on our journey to Oleg's, there it is, trading post. That's where we're going. By centre. I wonder how big each map is, because that opening area was quite a big map in the home of the Eldori, whatever her name was. I wonder if all maps will be like that. I'll also keep my button up like this so we can see if there's anything to loot that I might miss, because I am oblivious and blind. Somebody running away?
Not that I care.
Why are you running away, pal? Gate hinges are deformed, deadbolt broken, bandits. Bandits. Great, bandits. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the Stolen Lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. Oleg, you want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here, squeeze us dry, come and get... Oleg, a large man with rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be the guest from Restov. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way, and I'll let you go in peace. Cressel is a woman. Okay. The woman smells coldly. Alright, we'll leave. But what makes you think we won't just return with great numbers? I performed a neutral good action. Why would we leave when we've got easy pickings from Restov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets. Well, yeah, aye, pal. You've just went invisible and fucked off. And I can appreciate that. Somebody's just like, nah, this fight ain't for me, I'm out of here. Doggy missed. Right now you're more pet dog than guard dog, I'm not gonna lie. Although you were kind of awesome last episode. Just beginning of this fight, you're not. Right, Amire. Rage. Murder. Yes! Big 19 hit from Amire. I am a fan of that. Wes. He's not melee range. Help him. Nice. We ray of frost there, and we'll move back a little bit. Okay, you're going to go double up on Oleg. Poor Oleg. What's this? No. What is this, actually? Oh, I'm going to take that off, actually. Can I charge? Good, go help Oleg. Oh, you made him explode. And that gimp missed you. Let's try and hit this bandit. Yes, a miss. It's not really a miss, it bounced off his back, but probably had the force of a fucking Nerf gun. Dog bit, orc fall, orc stand up, opportunity attack wipes him out. Then Amiri can go and kill this dude. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, we've leveled up, I think.
March, march. All I do.
We're also very encumbered, so I'm hoping I can sell shit to Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist. But now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. That girl got away. A plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came here to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Here comes Svetlana, I'm assuming. Oleg notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry for your arrival at our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Let's get to the point. You say bandits are going to attack again. Who are they and when will they arrive? Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come to take what they want and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come, sometimes a whole gang. And I've shown them what for long ago, if not for Svetlana. No, you wouldn't have, mate. You have not to fear, I'll help you deal with the attack. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Levitin is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we have managed to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have tied Svetlana. Please don't argue. Dove. Now, we do also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for battle. There are some pretty solid chaps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist fire, it looks like. Alchemist fire, we put that by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. Can you ask a few more questions for me? Nothing the bandits just now. Oleg, I'd like to see your goods. Perfect, actually. Except from it's not. I'm going to have to look around first. Actually, let's level up first. I can do that. So if we're leveling up, we're going to take another level in. Obviously, Sorcerer. We're not going to multi-class. With that, we get another 3 points. I think Persuasion... Perception... Maybe that as well. I don't know. No new spells. Fine. I don't think we're missing anything else. Cool, we've leveled up. Valerie, what are you? You're a fighter. You're a tower shield specialist. That's kind of cool. Wait, you get... Oh, armor. I thought it was mage armor there. Okay, yeah, so we'll just... Next on you... You seem to know about religion. Let's pump that athletics up. Maybe the ability as well. Says it can only go up to a 2. You have a combat feat. Game's recommending weapon focus. I don't know what you have equipped. I don't know what you have equipped, pal. Probably should have checked all of this first. I think you have a Masterwork Bastard Sword. Okay. Type in ascending order. So your Bastard Sword, okay, we can live with that. So fighter. And was it? Bastard Sword, there we go. Does that actually give you +1 bonus on all attack rolls? Oh, okay, that's quite awesome actually. That's quite cool. Lindsay now. What are you wearing currently? You're wearing light armor, which probably should give you that chain shirt instead. The rest all looks very sellable. You're on a light crossbow. We don't have anything better than that at the moment. Amire, you are wearing armor actually. You're wearing medium armor? Really? Oh. Oh, do I give you the chainmail? No, I'm going to give you the breastplate. Okay? The rest can be sold. You have a ginormous sword. Cool. But everything else then can be sold. Right, let's level up Lindsay. We'll level up Amire. You're a bard. Which is fine. You have 5 points. Well, trickery has to be 1. Probably magic device. You have 3 skill points I need to do. Let's do that, I suppose. You also have... I mean, that might not be bad, having Canny Observer. Or just give them a web focus to give them a +1. Yeah, no, well, let's do the +1 on weapon just now. Are you getting a new thing? Oh yeah, you are getting a new thing. Summon monster might be useful. Oh no. Wait, have we got Cure Light Wounds? Oh, we do. We have Cure Light Wounds. So I gotta pick something else, which... Any of these. I'm gonna pick Summon Monster then. Sweet. And then Amire. You're a barb. You're a barbarian. What have you got ones in already? That'll do, mate. I don't know how to build these characters properly yet. I get to choose an ability. Shit, okay. Animal Fury. No. Beast Totem Lesser. While raging, the Barbarian gains 2 claw attacks. These attacks considered primary attacks and are made at the Barbarian's full base attack bonus. The claws do 1d6 points of slashing damage, plus a strength modifier. Right, okay. We have guarded stance. Let's take lethal stance, I think. Yeah. And you're all good? Everybody's all good? Sweet. Now I can comfortably sell.
Don't know, don't
To
care.
Oleg. Is there a way to, like, mass pick things? Or have I got to... Also, if he doesn't have, like, a limit to how much money... You like... No, you're medium armor. I'm still not 100% sure if I can wear armor. Genuinely no idea. I guess it doesn't matter now because I'm selling it all anyway. I can go. What's that? Oh, bracelet of armor? Random books? Yeah. Bloodstone. Can have both of them. And anything that isn't food, I guess, we can sell. I don't care about incense. Or a scabbard. That seems pretty cool. Okay. 800 odd gold we got for that. And now we're back in the light encumbrance thing. No penalty. Maybe we should have took torches actually and I've just sold them on. Give me one of them back. That'll do. Who is Balkan? You're a local herbalist. Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm a herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots and berries. I live in the forest. Live off the land. Since leaving Restov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things, bring me water or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional bottle of honey. They're good people. We could use your help, I said, for the fight. He says, where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help. Yep, we'll talk later. Guess we'll see what's in half of these boxes and stuff. There's some steel traps. Let's use the traps to catch the bandits. Oh, sweet, so there is now traps about. Awesome.
Follow me. Or don't.
Chickens. A sack of totties. Guess that's where they hang up the washing on that tower. Didn't expect to see that at all. What's in the jar? That'll be the tar there, right? Oh no, I don't know what it is and it's not helpful. If we can loot it, we are at the moment. Let's ignore the bear traps. I don't know if there is actually anything else. I know they said there was tar somewhere,
How much longer?
but I don't know where. Nothing up here. Can't see me go in that building, whatever that particularly is. Maybe that's their actual home. It's a well. Heavy crossbow, some weaponry. Can you even go round the back of here? I don't think so. Okay, so I think we found. I think the other jar that we couldn't find the stuff in is the tar, but we couldn't identify it, so it's fine. Right, we are prepared. Gain your positions of weight. Fear not, I'll stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. On yourself, Valerie. Amelia flexes her shoulders. Finally, a fight. Was bored with all that talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful. Please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to meet our guests. So time passes 6 hours. Will that rest our fatigue, at least? Okay, so he's sitting just there. Chat's been triggered. They've hit the fire as well. Valerie, charge at this prick. Nice hit. Hit a ray of frost on this bandit. Nice, 2 damage. I'm hoping our damage output's going to increase as we level up. Can we summon something there? Hey, is that a wolf? It's a dog. We've summoned a dog. Oh shit, they've hit Oleg. Can Oleg die? Please don't let Oleg die. Holy shit, how many did we kill? 1, 2... We killed 5 with the fire. Dog, go attack. Nice. Amire. Rage. And murder. Yeah! I fucking love Amire. Now what are these arseholes going to do? They're going to run for Oleg. He died in the trap like a gimp. Don't know why the trap would kill them, but I'm game for it. Oh, he's been hit by the trap and he's been stopped. Valerie, can we go hit this prick? Nice. I'm going to use another Ray of Frost, hopefully on this prick. Nice, 6 damage this time. Oleg done 7. Use fire on them. 1. This dog does its own thing. Okay, so I don't get I summoned it, but I can't control it. I don't know how I feel about that. Right, they missed their shots on Oleg. And that one. Right, my dog, go attack him. Nice. Amiri. Can you charge him? You can indeed. Murder! You! That's how it's done. Just a guy in front of Oleg now. Who's trying to attack Valerie, who will hopefully murder. No, but she did get a good hit in. Wheel Ray of Frost. We miss. And Oleg kills. Just collect all of that. Well, at least Oleg didn't die. Oleg is breathing heavily, but shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved! Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Bokker out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your effort. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. 100 gold. What about the fact that I also robbed you? Okay, no, he is sending us to bed. He's sending us to bed. I like the fact it's like, no, you're going to bed. This is still tutorial stuff. You're going to bed. You're glad the fight's over? Me too. I'm going to steal your cheese, though, and your potatoes. Cheese and potatoes. Lindsay. Cool. Where's the bed? That one. Right, let's rest up then. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me?
Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Alright, I understand. I actually do. So, the fog is created by probably something that's magical. It's killing the forest, and like the nymph here is just dying. It's the Staglow's fault, but we don't think he actually created it himself.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. Can we go back to sleep, I assume? Which we have. Okay. Me and the dog, let's rob the guy blind. Oh, a personal stash? What the fuck is this? Summons a pet red panda? I'm sorry, what? I'm gonna have to look into this, because is this like a one-time use only? How do I... Oh, it's an explorer's belt. This belt grants its wearer +2 enhancement bonus to constitution and +2 resistance bonus on saving throws against disease, fatigue, and exploration. Who could do with a +2 bonus to their... Able to cast Bless spell as a first level cleric 3 times a day. That's pretty awesome. A couple of things we can sell and a potion of vanish. I need to look into that. That's quite cool though. We need to see who... Or figure out who could benefit from that. Actually, who could benefit from that? Your con is 12. Yours is 16. Yours is 14. I actually wonder if Amire, being a barbarian... Hold on. How does she get more health than you? Right, I'm gonna take the cloak. Okay. I'm gonna give Amire the AC boost. I think that's what that is, right? Yeah, it's give you a boost of +1. Although it hasn't, for some fucking reason. Also, you are going to fatigue because of your rage, so that's how I'm going to give you that as well. Very confused why your AC hasn't improved. Am I being stupid? The bracers grant their wearer an armor bonus of +1 just as though they were wearing armor. Oh, so from wearing armor. Oh, okay, so it's actually just us that can wear that then and get the bonus. Gives us a 14 AC, but I think if we were then to do mage armor, it takes out that one, but gives us the overall bonus anyway. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I'm going to take that dagger out and just give us a torch. I think that's probably more useful. Sweet, okay. I never realised that before. Or I say before, I never understood that when I read it before. Lindsay, Honorial, Eight Eyes, and Svetlana Leviton. Just a moment. Oh, how should I put this? Oh, I know. Oh, hi. You came from Pitax, right? Tell me about it. Are you the spy? Oh, I love Pitax. Even though they kept me out. A joyful place. What's it like there? Actually, it has been one huge nest of thieves. Bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharps. Stanley card sharks. It's always been home for the likes of them, but that was before Iraveti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Iraveti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown. Though that's exactly what he is. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron of the arts, so he built the Academy of Grand Arts and spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets and musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. If Pitax was once just a booze barn for thieves, now it's a cabaret. What do you know of the king? He won his crown in a game of cards. Okay, which says as much about Pitax as it does about him. He's fiendishly clever. Some cheats I know told me that from the moment he appeared, he started to pull off such schemes that the old city masters just scratched their heads. With him in charge, gold flooded into Pitax, and also, he's incredibly, unimaginably, fantastically decadent and conceited. Getting drunk with whores at the pub? That's not Lord Iraveti's style, oh no. He aims higher, dressing up like a male Callistra with a golden codpiece. Interesting. And holding a 3-week orgy. Damn! With dancing on the rooftops, parades, public executions, and a contest for the best ode to the great unrivaled king. That's more like it. He also likes singing, and he orders his guards to make citizens gather for his shows. May Shellin have mercy on his listeners. Tell him about the academy. You know, jokes aside, I am thankful to Iraveti for building it, but he has no taste. At all. Whatsoever. He likes his art loud, bright, grandiose, and most importantly, glorifying His Royal Highness. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on grey scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Tianzia, for playing too quietly, and instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me, and for what? An innocent limerick. Would you like to go back to the academy? I'd like to return, but on one condition. If they threw out 3/4 of the professors who teach there now, and returned all the ones they banished. If you ask me, I'm proud to have been expelled. If my art was to Iraveti's liking, then I would have a reason to be ashamed. As long as mediocre lickspittles sit at the academy, and those with real talent beg on the streets of Pitax, I will not cross the threshold of that place. Yeah, what is the deal with the ring you always wear? Ah, this! This is a ring she's showing us now. It was a gift to me from my first teacher. It's magical, imbued by the powers of Shaylin, no less. When I get myself in trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. So, please don't be angry with me if I suddenly disappear from a fight. I'll wait for you here, promise. Okay, I'll have to go now. Just don't leave without me. Yeah, okay. Who the fuck is Honorial 8 Eyes? Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking fortune in the stolen lands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call themselves friends are more dangerous than their enemies. Who are you? The elf grunts. Honorial 8 Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout Absalom. Honorial 8 Eyes of the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognises you on the street anymore. What a shame. What is Absalom? For more than 4,000 years, Absalom has been the city at the centre of the world, a metropolis-sized showcase of the greatest treasures in all of Galarian. The city not only holds a key strategic position for both commercial and military endeavours in the region, but encompasses the site of the ascension of 4 deities and claims to have been founded by none other than the last Aslanti, the god Aradin. Why are you called 8 Eyes? Once, long ago, I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking. Some said I had 8 eyes and looked all around at once, though it seems I've outlived my nickname. Honorial stretches her arm forward. Her palm trembles noticeably. I've been drinking so much lately, it's best I don't test my skills too often. A famous Pathfinder? Here in the middle of nowhere? Why? You want to know how one could exchange the life of a Pathfinder for this sorry drunken rat hole? You lose all your friends because of one scumbag, and then you'll understand. I was only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, and whatever is left of me can't be called a secret anymore. Here's the story. Our leader, Vermelt, was the best of us. Wise, brave, friends with everyone. One of those friends Adivian, Adresant, sent him a disturbing letter. He'd stumbled upon mention of some ancient books on the art of necromancy. Secrets like that are best left hidden forever. Trust me, I've seen what that kind of magic can do. To make a long story short, these volumes were supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallowspire. We decided that the books should be retrieved and kept safe by the Society. We gathered in a tavern, discussed expedition, then proceeded to Ustalav. It was a normal mission, a quick and quiet recovery. But everything turned out to be much more complicated. We barely made it through the Witchgate Forest. All those terrible living trees, undead druids and the arches of bone. It was a miracle we managed to make it out alive. The Pathfinder Society is a globe-spanning organisation based out of Absalom. The membership consists primarily of Pathfinders, adventurers who travel throughout Galarian, usually inconspicuously, and explore, delve, and otherwise experience the lesser seen parts of the world. They send journals documenting their travels back to their venture captains, who also assign them new missions and suggest new places to explore. The most exciting and illuminating of these journals are compiled in the Pathfinder Chronicles, an ongoing series of books that collect the history and mystery of Galarian for its membership and the general public. And Ustalav is the immortal principality of Ustalav, is a fog-shrouded nation of countless horrors, and a once proud realm that suffered under the clawed hands of the Whispering Tyrant for centuries. We'd chosen Renchurch to stop at. It was marked on Vermelt's map as a safe enough haven to hole up in and lick our wounds. How I wish that had been true. Vermelt was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of the monsters hiding in the stables. It tossed him about like a feather, and threw him down an ancient well. His shout echoed for a long time, and I didn't hear the sound of him landing. And then, Honoriel pauses and turns away, hiding her eyes. Enough, I shouldn't have got into this. Who am I to stir up others' feelings with all that my chatter? We'd better forget it for now. Maybe I'll tell you more some other time, but not today. Okay, I can respect that, let's leave it alone. Svetlana, good day! I hope you're feeling alright after that battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. Okay, what do you want to ask me? She lowers her head. This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I'll completely understand if you say no, but the first time the Staglord thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I'd misheard something, or that I'd say something stupid and everyone around would laugh. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognise, my name is engraved inside the band. There is one more thing. Among the bandits there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight, in fact she can be extremely dangerous and cruel, but please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. I'm happy to help. Okay, so we have a new quest then. Return her wedding ring. Oleg, Bokken. I say, Oleg, I have more of your stuff to sell back to you. Greetings, you certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk and just hung in the air. I couldn't see anything through that soup, not even a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumours say he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Show me your wares. Selling everything. You can have that book as well. You can have that spoon, that bit of rope, and yeah, that's it. Do you know anything that could help me? That's quite a task you've set yourself on. The Stag Lord has a fortress somewhere in the area, but only a chosen few from the most trusted of his rabble are ever invited. The location of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret, and with this fog hanging around, I'd imagine it would be even harder to find. I suppose you could try to follow the trail of those bandits who attacked the post before. They came from the southwest, from the side of the Thorn River. The fortress must be there, or at least some large camp of theirs where you can find information. Okay, we'll speak another time. Balkan, have you got anything interesting to say? Can I help you in any way? Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. I used to pick berries in there, but the place has been overrun by spiders. The berries are red, look a lot like raspberries. Fangberries, I call them. I'd be real grateful if you gathered a basket of them and brought them back. Just be quick if you do, they spoil quickly. Those spiders in the cave are mean. Here, let me give you some alchemical fire. Crafted it myself. Burn those spiders to a crisp. That will teach them for taking over my Fangberry cave. I also need a bucket of moon radishes. They're a rare, mysterious plant, but I don't know where to find them. But I know the kobolds gather them and value them highly. It's not a huge deal, really. I'd do it myself if I were younger, but if you're willing, I'll pay you. 3 potions for the berries and a purse full of coin for the radishes. Alright, I'll try to help. Okay, that's not bad. Just another quest for us to do. I guess we were looking for Amiri and Valerie?
Not that I care.
Oh, there's Amiri. We're going to talk. Amiri utters a CDY. Alright, spill it. I'm listening. We're just talking. You don't like it? Amiri shrugs several times, perhaps flex her muscles, or maybe just filling the silence. Dunno, she admits at last. Depends what we're going to talk about. If it's about monsters or swords or scars, I approve, that's good. And if you got to ask questions like why, what for, and how, screw this. Amiri looks at you slowly, head to toe. Or you got even harder ones. That's a formidable sword, but it's not a simple weapon. Let's talk about her sword if it'll make her happy. You bet it's not simple. Check out how big it is. Man, if that gets clipped. She proudly raises the blade, and you notice that even though Amiri is extremely strong, she still has difficulty wielding such a large sword. The sword belonged to a real bastard. Nope, that's not bastard, Duncan. That's what you wanted it to say. It says blasted. Frost giant. I killed the beast and took this looker for myself. Fits me perfect. My damn trophy. Amiri's eyes flash with menace as if she's challenging some invisible enemy to try taking away her trophy. Talk about yourself? This simple question seems to puzzle Amiri. She scratches her head and then starts counting on her fingers. First, I'm barbarian. I'm strong. I grew up in the realm of the Mammoth Lords. I left my tribe, the Six Bears. Amiri looks thoughtfully at her 4 bent fingers and shrugs. And I like fights. She includes bending her thumb. The realm of the Mammoth Lords is a realm of megafauna, inhabited by humans almost as savage as the prehistoric beasts surrounding them. The realm of the Mammoth Lords is a land in Avistan's far north that is home to a myriad of nomadic tribes of Kelid barbarians. You're quite a good fighter. Quite good, huh? Compared to who? If I was a crappy male, I'd fight better. Is that what you say? She glares at you. Her eyes narrow. Or you say I could be better. Like, go get some training, Amiri. Am I right? I'm not going to do Loth when you're true. I'm going to do Chaotic Good of, you're very good in the fight. You're an excellent warrior. I've just given you a compliment, that's all. For several more seconds, Amiri continues to glare at your face with suspicion. Then, all of a sudden, she mellows. True, I fight good. That's what I do best. I'm just going to not talk to you for a bit. You scare me. And I love it. I think Amiri is going to be in our party forever, if I can get away with it. Guess we're just looking for Valerie to get a little chat with Val. And then... Valerie? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Where's Valerie? Did I not come over here? I wonder how many days have passed, by the way, from since we left already. Greetings, Valerie sighs. Everything is well, I hope. I'm ready for new orders. You know, you don't have to follow etiquette and maintain good manners while speaking with me if you don't want to. I'm aware of that, Valerie sighs. But I'm sure you understand that I am what I am. This is how I was brought up, first by my parents, then by my mentors in the Order. Besides, I was born into a noble family. Valerie raised her chin proudly. So I rather enjoy the idea that my manner of speech differs a bit from the common language of the peasantry. You can't just imagine how many social climbers have bowed politely the moment I opened my mouth. You're so eager to follow my orders. Why? What do you mean, why? She looks at you in bewilderment. I follow your orders. I've joined your campaign because I have faith in you. I believe your intentions to be noble, though things may not always turn out as you've planned. You are my commander. Your orders are law. It is my duty to follow them. Valerie hesitates for a moment. Well, so long as you don't order me to do anything that's absolutely dishonourable. But that would never happen, I hope. Okay. Cool chap. I guess we can leave just now then. And start our journey. Proper. Nope. Okay, so we have 3 days have passed already. We have 87 days left. It's kind of scary. Like, a couple of fights, we're already a few days down. Shit, do I need to take this shit with me? Fine. But no, because now I'm encumbered. Did I not sell shit? Did I forget to sell stuff to Oleg? Or am I just being stupid? I could have swore we sold all this already. Did I not agree to this sale before? Like an idiot? The scrolls can stay. I don't mind that. That random ring can get sold. I don't even know who to give this to, and I need to Google this. Okay. Right. Let's try this again. Let's try leaving. Yeah, we'll take all them. Our party of 4, 5 including the dog, sets out. Okay, so that's the Fineberry Cave, but I think we'll probably leave that just now. Random encounter on the road, so there'll be another fight for us then. Oh no, it's not, it's just some randomer walking towards me. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His grey hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen, and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather, invisible fog, creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this, old man. Looks like the kind who could cast the evil eye. Who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus. But that won't help with the fog. Okay, Remus. Okay, what are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously. I do nothing. Breathe. Walk. Observe. Okay, the fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. Invisible fog? Does this mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, but not your sight. I wish not to try. Okay, I should probably go. The old man stares at you intently. You hasten? You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it. My rival? Do you mean Tartuccio? The old man tugs at his beard again. He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Besides, him or those who could stand against him, and might yet still. What power is he searching for? Someone else's. Old, but forever young. That which was taken from another. That which gave joy, and now gives death. Can you tell me where he is now? He's in an old tomb, south of the trading post. Thank you. The old man nods. How do you know we're rivals? I don't know. I see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually, but can you choose what they see? All the more reason not to linger. Farewell. The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the reclaimer it shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. And he kinda just wandered off. Okay, who the fuck is Remus? Creepy old man, but okay. Interesting. So we'll keep going this way. So I think we're going to leave that just now. What's over here? That's the tomb where Tortuccio is. That Thorn Ford is where the bandits should be in theory, I believe. Nettles Crossing. Let's go in here. I feel like this episode might just be a lot of exposition, truth be told. Not that I care.
This requires your attention.
An ancient Ruslandic coin. In other words, loot.
Follow me. Or don't.
Okay, an old rope bridge. Yep, used to hold a rope bridge, definitely. 5 coins to cross the river. A house that burnt down a dozen years ago.
How much longer, I wonder?
Is that a zombie just... Davik Nettle. The corpse face is bloated for being so long in the water. The stench from its toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand, clenching a sinister-looking spear, is covered with scabs. Suddenly you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placed heavy on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to your skin, and trickles of icy cold water run down your face and shirt. A hoarse whisper rises inside your head. There you are. Who are you? Davik Nettle. A storm of bright images flashes before your eyes. A long time ago, this person, then a living man, came here from Brevoy, constructed a rope bridge, built a house, and lived in it, collecting payment from those who crossed the river. How did you die? You see a vision of a lovely spring day. Sunbeams shine warm against your cheeks. 3 men approach the house by the bridge, one of them wearing an antlered helm, the Stag Lord. Angry faces, a quarrel, the glint of an unsheathed sword. Suddenly, the Stag Lord's greedy eyes are twisted by surprise. The master of the house has unleashed his hounds. A burning smell stirs you awake to the sound of loud barking. Flames are crawling up the walls, the sound of breaking glass, the bitter cold night air. You are outside the house, and something is wrong. An arrow strikes deep in your shoulder. You hear the guffaw of 10 throats. You run, already in the middle of the bridge. The man in the antlered helm cuts one of the ropes. An ear-splitting scream fills the air. Okay, what do you want from me? You see a vision of the man. You see a vision of a man wearing an antlered helm. You hear a muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered with hot blood. Too much blood. Death to the Stag Lord. Don't you hate it when someone asks you to do something you were going to do anyway? It makes me want to not do anything. Why must I be the one? You didn't tell me. Okay, that's creepy. Very well, I'll do it. The drowned man who'd been sitting motionless nods and says, "Come later, take the spear." Okay. How about you just give me the spear now and I'll kill him? Okay, so we can't get the spear off him yet.
Will this ever end?
I guess if we kill the Stag Lord, we're getting the spear? I guess. I mean, that's kind of my assumption at the moment. If you really keep looking down, I'm checking my phone. I've got a delivery coming for a new chair, because the chair I'm on is actually broke. Maybe make our way towards that ancient tomb. Let's just fight the random encounter. I'm okay with that. Okay, there's nowhere nearby yet. That's fine.
Not that I care.
Oh, kobolds.
Can you make an epic pose? I need
Okay.
inspiration.
Can you go hit the shaman? Nope, you completely missed the shaman. Wes, can we Ray of Frost the archer? Nice, you managed to get a hit in. Lindsay, fire an arrow at the archer. Nice. Dog, can you go help Amiri? You did. The shaman is now down. The shaman is dead. It got attacked from attack of opportunity when it stood up. We'll now see if Valerie will charge the archer. She missed. We'll now get Amiri to charge the archer. She also missed. Can Wes hit a ray of frost? We have a storm coming in. It's like a blizzard, but hot. That's actually kind of terrifying. Lindsay, can you fire an arrow? Great. Loot that body now. Okay, can we try and leave then? Are we encumbered or something? We are walking so slowly. Oh, it's because of the storm, okay. Yeah, we are just completely stuck in the storm. Not ideal by a long shot. How are out the storm? I think I was going to come this way just to look around a little bit. An old sycamore. I'm not going to enter, I just want to come down here to kind of trigger it, I guess.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I don't know. Okay, maybe. I mean, Lindsay's tired, so it may not be the worst idea just to try and rest, I suppose. I'm going to save. Well, they've got the fatigue. I just want to save just now, just in case we get jumped or anything. Although our visibility is utterly shit. Okay, so that's one way out. There's like a way up, I
Follow
think.
me. Or don't.
Looks like the storm's cleared. The fuck is that? A large water elemental. Ray of Frost. Dog, please hurt. Okay. Oh, it hurts when it attacks. I don't know how you missed. I'm impressed and terrified. Okay, magic missile. Nice. Dog is down. Are we under leveled for here? Quite possibly. We did no damage on a successful hit. That's worrying. I think we're severely under leveled for here.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yeah, we are not meant to be here. Okay, that's... Oh god, that's worrying. Right, we're leaving. We are leaving. That's concerning. So even like if you just go slightly off, maybe where we're meant to be
Resting would
going.
Nice, don't you think?
it feels like we're just going to hit random...
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Yeah, can we just rest here? Just begin resting. I'm not too bored about the rest. So, does that mean that even if we go slightly not in the recommended path, we're just going to get hit by enemies that are over, like, we're not ready for? If so, that's genuinely a little bit scary. A little bit of a terrifying thought. I just want to kind of... I have a little bit of OCD, so I like to just, like, complete little paths and stuff. I'm also paranoid about just going to that tomb. Like, maybe we shouldn't go to the tomb yet. I don't know. What's that? We can't claim that resource. I don't know that's what that was. Can we avoid? Yay! We've avoided the enemies. Let's just go past.
March, march. All
Try
I
to
do
avoid.
is march.
Okay, we'll have the fight then. It's fine.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh shit! Like centipedes.
Serves you right.
Nice hit. Go attack the giant centipede. Nice! Wes is fatigued. So use your real frost. That was okay, I suppose. Charge the centipede. Sweet.
Will this ever end?
I don't know, will this ever end? It's a very good question that I currently don't have the answer for. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Where is what I'm looking for here? I'm just genuinely confused, I guess, a little bit. About what to possibly do.
Resting would be nice.
Because I'm kind of
you
concerned
think?
that... Yeah, we're all fatigued. Let's rest again.
Amiri, why don't you wear serious armor?
She is wearing serious armor. She's wearing medium armor.
When we
March,
stop.
march. All I do is
Who's attacked us?
march.
Bandits, two behind us, okay. Use Ray of Frost. You missed. Downside, we're still
You
fatigued.
deserved it.
We've missed. Dog. Just make your way over. I don't know if you can't charge. Make your way over. Now they've got 3 attacks on us. Yeah, Miri's just kind of taking a pounding here. Pardon me, Valerie, you just need to make your way down, pal. Right, let's... No, let's magic missile the archer at the back. Just make sure we're actually getting a couple enemies hit. Try and hit this bandit. You missed again. Dog. You missed. Amiri. You completely splattered her. Or him. We'll never know now. Right, they missed. They've missed. Valerie, if you can hit him. Good hit. You're just going to hit another magic missile on this arsehole. Nice. Lindsay, try and hit this one.
I step in.
Nice. Dog, hit that one. Sweet. And Amina, if you could just finish this dude off.
Do you think?
Right, let's try and camp again. See if we can rest
Everyone
this
says
time.
brains aren't important for a lass.
Oh, I like that.
And they're right. A woman needs a bicep, that's what. A whack in the face will make anyone respect you. That's right.
Sweet. Everybody should be healed up again. Let's try and get out of here now.
Not that I care.
There we go. There's a button I was looking for. La 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 la. Yeah, so I just want to kind of just explore just a little bit. I guess we are just going to the ancient tomb then. I actually thought there was maybe another wee area in there. Let's see if we can avoid this. We've avoided it. To the ancient tomb. Let us enter this ancient tomb. Save quickly. Loot a little.
Follow me. Or
Oh,
don't.
here they all are. A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you know from your time in Restov. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontent in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Dolorian.
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
Ah, the depressed dwarf.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Look at you two bitching because you joined the wrong team.
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Tartuccio turns his angry gaze upon you. He nods to his guards to draw their weapons. So we can either... Oh, hold on. We've got two diplomacy options. What are these? Harim, I'd be happy to see you among my companions. Your faith does not oblige you to follow fools and liars like Tartuccio. Okay, so we think he's a healer, right, from what I remember. And then Jethal. Isn't Tartuccio's arrogance long past what you can suffer? I can find far better use for a companion such as yourself. Ooh. Let's try and get Harim.
There is as much vanity in your words as in the words of all who have not seen the wisdom of Grotus. Yet you seem a worthier leader than the arrogant Tartuccio. Perhaps in serving you, I shall open your eyes to the teachings of my faith.
Sure, depressed man.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
Okay. Big battle then. So Tartuccio is trying to leg it, and I think so is Jethal. Right, Wes. Who can you actually see? Can you go for that mercy with your Ray of Frost, please? Good hit. Now, you can just run back here and get out the way a little bit. They're going to go for Harim. Yep. Took quite a big chunk of hit there. He's almost dead, actually. Jesus Christ. They just enlarged that archer. Dog hit the guy with the shield. You missed. Lindsay. Can you hit that one? Good hit. They've missed. Amire. Rage, and then kill this dude. Nice hit, 19 damage, take that. Valerie hit this one. You missed, of course you did. Harim, don't die. Nice miss, Harim. They've missed. Right, it's Wes's turn again. Try and hit the mercenary. 1 damage, again just move back out the way.
Lost.
Fuck, Harim just went down. Dog, hit that one. Nice. Still standing, this prick. Lindsay, go for that one. You missed. Right, good. Missed both its attempts. Amire, murder. Good, 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 good. Valerie, could you charge... Nope. Can you charge the other one? Yes, you can. Charge the big fucker. Nice. Right, now you are hopefully engaging them. They are even more likely to miss. Harim is down. Wes! Ray of Frost on that one. Nice. 3 damage. Not much. I'm hoping we do get stronger spells, because it feels like we're just chipping away with who we have. Like, it's just chip damage we're doing. Dog did well there. Can you fire at this one? You miss again. Cool, they got hit an attack of opportunity. Amiri missed. Valerie, just hit again if you can. Nice. Move over here. Right, my turn. Ray of Frost on this fucker. Nice. You missed on the dog. You tried Acid Splash and missed. Dog, munch. You missed. Lindsay, pop. You missed. Amire, smoosh. You did. Valerie, hit. Nice, solid hit, 11 damage. We'll try a Ray of Frost, but we're probably going to miss. 1 damage, which isn't too bad. It's awful, but it's not too bad, I guess. Dog, if you can just go and munch, that'd be awesome. You missed. Lindsay, pop.
Serves you right.
Amire, smush.
Bring it!
That'll do.
Don't hesitate.
Can we loot all the bodies now, please? And we now have Harim, who, for some reason, is now fully healed from the almost dying. Let's level him up. He is a cleric. Okay, so you can probably do something. Right, next. You're a religious dude, I know that much. Yeah, let's pump up your perception and your religion. Excuse me. Can we not change some of these spells? Because like protection from law, I don't want. Yeah, I guess I'm slightly confused by your spellbook, but that's my issue. You've got a couple of blesses, which I'll be honest, I'm never really going to use. So give me Cure Light Wounds. Give me 3 of them. What's this? The subject gains a +2 deflection from bonus to AC and resisting both saves. Oh, by lawful creatures, okay. I guess 2 strike is probably the best there. Oh, okay. Sweet. he needs to rest, which is fine. It's kind of what I would expect. But we now have Harim. I think we're going to have to change our formation. I know that can be done. Probably that one. If we're going to do a custom formation, it's probably going to be the triangle, but a bit more like so. Farah should probably be the start point of it, since she has the tank. We'll take that, that's fine.
My search was not in vain.
Oh, secret room. Secret room!
I see something.
Right, can you get rid of the trap?
Applause, please.
Thank you. Right. What I'm going to do
What's that?
is look that now, apparently. What I'm going to do is we're going to do a quick save here, and I actually think this is probably not a bad place to end this episode. It means that next time, if it allows us, we'll either be tracing or chasing. We'll be trying to see if we can find Tartuccio, if there's a way to find him. We also need to do the bandits if we can, and try and not wander areas that we are severely under-leveled for. But yeah, that's kind of the general plan for the next episode. If you've enjoyed this one, however, leave a thumbs up. It does help out the channel immensely. Let me know in the comments down below if you're happy with the kind of like squad we've assembled and the skills and spells and stuff I've gave them. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.